presents Meat Mania X VIIX VLC 3! All of your favorite King of Meat contenders!
And here we see the adult male troll in his natural habitat.
If you or someone you loved has been severely injured in the King of Meat match.
Hello everyone, I'm Curved Beak alongside my co-host, Destructor.
I am Destructor!
And today our top King of Meat match features a solo run by none other than the unfathomable 𝐷𝐿𝐴𝐴𝐴 Scorpex.
I am Destructor!
And waving a wand over a cauldron. And I just knew. My husband is a wizard.
Our next question. What is the longest and only running sporting competition in 𝐿oRGog history?
And of course, this set includes everything the up-and-coming contender needs for the perfect run.
I'm John Treehorse. Wum wum wum! And the socials have been blowing up as Calamari Max has been off the hook, hopping from platform to platform IRL. Wum wum wum!
I wish for...
Remember, all wishes are considered unlicensed magic and punishable by arrests, fines, and eye pecking.
Dejando para ir al Construct Coliseum.
Yo, what's up, Meaters? Mr. Meat here, and I fill the Construct Coliseum with the most treasure chest in King of Meat history.
You won't get past my dungeon, Lord Blaster. Lord Blaster!
Oh, yeah! Meat Mania! Meet your destiny!
Who will be the next legend of King of Meat? Who? Who? Why not you? If you think you have the heart, brains, and delicious bird-like gizzards to become a contender, head down to the audition gauntlet show. Fame, fortune, and glory await those selected. Free t-shirt and funeral arrangements for everyone else. Destructor, think they have what it takes?
I am Destructor!
And we don't get paid unless you die.
I've just received a letter.
That's it. Stand in the spotlight. Oh, you're quite fresh and undamaged. Oh, I can see that. Welcome to King of Meat. I assume you're here because you are a great performer. Ready to take on our Coliseum? Go on then. Show us what you can do. Oh, I see. Well, at least you got a nice deck. All aspiring superstars first need to make it through the audition gauntlet show. Survive that, and you just might survive an episode of King of Meat. I'll need you to go through the door there. They face some really big hammers. The best kind. Give them a cheer. This new contender must prove themselves by getting through without being crushed or burned to a crisp. And perhaps we'll see them again. Best of luck. Right. I need a cup of tea and one of those Swiss rolls. Good job. Hopping technique so far. They'll have to make it through the hammers!
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
dummies frighten me. But they don't seem to frighten this contender. Oh no! The bridge is out! How can they possibly get past this? Handling your legs makes you jump further. That's just physics. Now they face the Ring of Fire! Ooh, uncomfortable. A tremendous landing there. 5 points. Oh, only the audience decides shove that switch. I could have made that sound rude, but I am a professional. An even more tricky conundrum. This contender has the big brains. Bombs! Throw the bombs! Ah, yes! Bang! Boom! Boom! Pew! I love this stuff! Very large capacity elevator, this. Seems excessive. The contender's final challenge awaits. The crowd hold their breath. Will we get the sweet chaos we crave? This contender needs to pull out all of the stops to thrill this crowd. Every move they make will be rewarded with a hard-earned glory. A kill! Every unique way this contender finds to eliminate their enemies fuels their glory even further. They've done it! Our contender has done it! The gate is open! And the treasure is pouring from the sky! Isn't this what life's all? You did it! Well done, you! You didn't even get squished by a hammer! Sign here, please. No. I wouldn't bother reading it. Now you can use the fancy door! Oh, you big fancy person, you! Grab that key! The key for survivors! The key for, well, Backstage. Go on! Yes! Your new coach is waiting for you now! Rosalind Rage! You can't miss her! Elevator music.
Thank you for your patience. Your death is important to us.
You are listening to Gladiator.
The Iron Law Plaza, home to the backstage legends of King of Meat. Fame, fortune, and fame await you. Welcome, contender! Your legend starts...
No, I swallowed a fairy. Why do I insist on doing these live? Can I get some water?
Just come and see me, contender. Contender! Welcome to King of Meat! We're gonna get you on in a live slot very soon, but first, let me introduce myself. I am your coach, Rosalind the Heavy, the Dreadful, the Pressure, the Rampage, the Crown's all-time #1 crusher, Rage. You can call me Rage. I had to sign my coach's belly button to get my first TV appearance. But luckily for you, those days are largely over. And I'm not that sort of coach. So let's get started! This is my road to stardom. Every step gets you better rewards, more fame, more self-worth. Are they the same? Doesn't matter. All you have to do is be a superstar and don't die. And hey, you survived the audition, so you've taken your first step.
This contender's got a brand new twang. Experience the crossbow, the most reliable long-range offense on TV. Deadly damage and twangy aesthetic. This weapon won't leave you high and dry. It'll leave you watching them die. The crossbow, the #1 recommended destruction supplement.
My advice? Get to the Coliseum, perform in a league, reap the glory. You'll need it. Contender, to the Coliseum! This is where you choose what kind of live show to perform on. Team up or go on a solo adventure. This is your portal to glory. These are the leagues. Each one has its own identity, but all will give you sweet, sweet rewards. Good luck, contender. Rough.
Tryouts, a test of will and strength and cunning. If you can beat these dungeons, then you can probably beat them all. It's just a hop and skip from here to fame, fortune, friends, and lovers. Oh yes, nothing is better for your social life than winning on CommTV.
Together for these contenders, folks. Slap them together, I mean. What's that called? Clapping? Weird name for it. I would call it hand twackle. Much better. something shiny there. Ooh, that's got the sting of it. Ooh, don't take too many hits like that. A knockout blow by our contender. Two enemies defeated in a single move. We've seen that move before. I've seen it in my nightmares. I've seen it under my bed, eating my own socks. They've reached a checkpoint, folks. Astonishing. It's a double kill. Some sweeping up to be done tonight, folks. Our contenders have an affinity for gold. One giant step for these contenders. Box has hearts in it. Smash! What? Look at those bits everywhere! Professional damage dealer. 9, 8, 7, 6. The contender is over the line. Ooh, the third contender to cross dungeon complete. But someone didn't make it out. Amazing scenes here from the tryouts. A budding contender couldn't ask for more. Elevator music.
Thank you for your patience. Your death is important to us.
You are listening.
Oh, your King of Meat debut! Congratulations, contender. Now, come and see me. There's someone I want to introduce you to. Contender, I love what I'm seeing in the Coliseum. Pandemonium! But how about this? Magic-induced pandemonium. Yep, magic. The legal kind. The safe kind. Condoned by 𝐷𝐼𝐺's Department of Magic Control. And I have it for you here. Contender, meet Professor Beak.
Charmed to meet you. I'm Professor Beak, head scientist at Regulated Effects. All of our magic is regulated, researched, and show-stopping. Rosalind assures me that this will be a beneficial collab for all involved. And so, from Regulated Effects, we have given you your very first glory move. Seek my presence at the Regulated Effects HQ when you're ready to purchase more.
There's officially licensed magic in the air with Glory Moves. Perform these legal magic-powered moves, and Glory is just a hop, skip, and an abomination away. Open wide because you're the proud owner of the Repulsive Belch. Tastes as good as it looks. They're magic, they're legal, they're disgraceful, they're Glory Moves.
Contender, some people in the plaza want to talk to you. Go make yourself seen. Then get back in that Coliseum and show them what you've got!
Welcome to the Venture Inn. I run this establishment with my wife. We are not only the home of 𝐷𝐼𝐺's most forbidden cocktails, but also of Contender's most dubious side gig, Triumphs. Triumphs, yes. You try, I umph. Complete these, come back for your rewards, and me and my associates will get you more. Wink, wink, tinky, tink, okay? The more triumphs you complete for me and my associates, the more me and my associates can get you. Off to the Coliseum you go.
Hello! Looks like you're ready for a costume change. Welcome to Orsa's Outfitters, boutique, wardrobe department, and fashion house. This is my stock.
We have a variety of pieces to help contenders find an identity that is right for them. Avant-garde to smart casual. I champion it all. This has been lovely. The more you buy, the more stuff.
The tryouts. That's where our contenders try out for the big leagues. Will they be crushed? Will they be burned? Will their shattered remains be sold for spare parts and glue? Find out tonight, only on 𝐷𝐿 TV.
TV studio have no idea what it's like down here in the Coliseum. You can taste the magic in the air. It's tangy and spicy at the same time. Ooh, ouch! Painful. Oh, a switch. Ooh, intriguing. contenders buddy up, and we really see some action. Have you tried turning it off and on again? Chest has been opened! This team haven't forgotten they're on a show. They're working together. Complete. Crowd, you may go wild. 4, 3, 2, 1. They've done it! The team made it through in one piece. These contenders tried hard and ultimately they failed. No, wait! They succeeded! That's different!
to us. Thank you for waiting.
These contenders have fought their way up from whatever hellhole they came from to stand here on the stage of the Coliseum. Will they earn our applause, or will they just eat the dust? Let's find out on King of Meat.
Yes, you in the audience. I saw you look away for a moment. Don't do that. You could miss the best bit. It's coming right up. Ouch! Angle! Nothing quite like a good belch. Wanted destruction. Very nice. Open up. Obliterated. The crowd has seen it. I've seen it. The folks at home saw it. Incredible. Smash it! Let's open it ready! The first contender is at the finish line. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fantastic finish. With every contender on the podium. A mesmerizing success. If only all trips to the tryouts were so successful. Elevator music.
Thank you for your patience. Your death is important to us.
You are listening.
Welcome to another fresh episode of King of Meat. This episode has it all. Blood, guts, music, mayhem, drama, and pathos. I don't know what that last word means, but it sounds great. And I mean every letter of it.
Legend continues to grow and swell and inflate like a balloon filled with the precious air of entertainment. Take a deep breath, viewers. Dishing out the hurt. Jump or something. Everyone likes a jump. A jumpy jump. Careful now. Open the chest. Collect the gold.
Treasure makes the world go round, folks, but it's actually due to gravity and orbital physics.
Right to the hoop! Magnificent play! Just obliterated! Wham! A duo death dealing! was just a prop. A healing heart. Of meat, because everyone's a winner. Open it up and see what's inside. Oh, wow! Finishing line. Crossed. Second best, they say. I'm not sure I believe that. 3, 2, 1. They've done it. Oh, the team made it through in one piece. These contenders remembered they were on television and gave it their best shot. We can't ask for more.
4 contestants, one up front, another covering the rear, then a third secret contender hiding somewhere probably, and finally a 4th ultimate contender. Just the best one. I don't know which is which. Let's find out.
Brings the world to life where it was cold, dead, and grey. Now it is alive and glistening, full color glistening on television. Play nicely. I'm just kidding. Shut them again. A switch has been activated. Ooh, that looks painful. They're deploying the drone light! Giant step for these contenders. Destroyed it! Down! Down like a sack of bricks! Ooh, don't take too many hits like that! Really a number. It's the thought that counts. I love it! Dungeon complete! Crowd! You may go wild! 3, 2, 1. The dungeon is defeated, but not everyone made it. These are the tryouts, and I think these contenders did a little more than try, don't you?
𝐆𝐚𝐦𝐞 over by the big anvil. You'll want to be making the most of his golden anvil weaponry and upgrades. There's no one else quite like him.
Contender, I, 𝐆𝐚𝐽𝐻, your loyal representative of Golden Anvil, am your guide to weaponry. A mentor, perhaps. Maybe even a sort of husband. No, I have said too much. With Golden Anvil's weapons and upgrades, you are a burgeoning phoenix, rising from the ashes of your forebears' conflagration. See here.
When you use Golden Anvil weapons in the arena, you are telling a story. How will you write it? Will you write it in steel, iron, blood, or glory? Introducing our most technologically advanced line of products yet. With Golden Anvil, we let you write your story. The way you fight your story.
Welcome to the Weapon Challenge Utopia! These are Golden Anvil's carefully curated challenges. Complete them in your performances, and you'll unlock delectable upgrades. Let's take this offline, Contender. Should you wish to be mentored by a weaponry expert, me, just attend some of my weapon trials in the Coliseum.
Ready to feel fab.
One show is uncut and uncensored. Only one show has it all. The King of Meat Dungeon Legends Combat Master Series. With all the Global League entertainment. Tune in to the King of Meat Dungeon Legends Combat Master Series. Only on Com TV.
Elevator music.
It's Dungeon Legends Combat Master Series, live and on fire, plunging out of a wizard's tower and into the all-consuming abyss. The Dungeon Legends Combat Master Series. Eat it up and then come back for more.
Look at the little legs. Let's hope they still have legs by the end of this. Switch go on, switch go off. That's what we're here for, folks.
contender can recover. This team haven't forgot they're on a show. They're working together. The switch means business. Shiny, shiny.
Get the balls on the floor!
Don't drink unpasteurized troll blood, though. No thanks. Grab him mid-flight. Oh yeah! Destruction! Lift off! Ooh, a contender got hammered in the bad way. I wish I could bounce like that. Contender down! I repeat, contender's face in the dirt! This is what it's all about. Oh, God. Delicious troll blood, a tasty treat. Superb strike. That's what my mother always used to say. Gold, gold, gold! You have to say it 3 times. They're doing things with switches. That's great television. Have you tried Troll Blood? It's available from your local alchemist. Straight down! It's a double kill! This show has got heart! Leap and grab! Ouch! Painful! It's a long drop! Caught in airtime! Smash that stuff! Send the bits flying! That's good television! 9, 8! The contender is over the line! A third contender makes it to the podium! 1! A fantastic finish with every contender on the podium! A group victory! Oh, shared triumph! Oh, well done, everyone!